Well, I did not expect to be re-recording this video. So, I want to give you guys an update really quick. So, today we are doing the iPhone SE full review on Beta 6. iOS 13, that is. Before we get into that, I just want to let you guys know, I have officially started a Discord server, guys. I know it's kind of off topic, but if you guys are interested in joining, it's just to chill, do whatever you want, talk with people. We have events and that type of stuff, so definitely make sure to check that out. Link will be in the description. But without further ado, also make sure to like this video and definitely subscribe to the channel for more. Every subscriber really does mean a ton, and it's really appreciated. So let's just get right into this video, guys. I actually had to re-record this video, and I did not expect to be doing that. So in the middle of it, I decided to run a Geekbench test for you guys, because I didn't do that yet. The battery was at 24% throughout the entire video, guys. During this Geekbench test, which was when I was recording, it was towards the end of the video, I noticed that all of a sudden the screen just went black. I mean, well, how do you not notice that? And it didn't just turn off, didn't go darker, just blacked out completely. So I got nervous because the battery was still, again, at 24%. You know, I got this phone that just went black on an iOS 13 beta. So I was getting worried, right? So I powered the phone back on, and it was fine. It just powered the Apple logo. I was hoping that it wasn't going to get boot looped or anything. It didn't. Powered on perfectly fine. Brought me to my password screen. However, the battery actually showed 5% when it booted back on. I'm like, okay, well, this is messed up. And then it went up to 10. It went from 5% to 10%. Honestly, that'd be pretty awesome if batteries could do that on their own, but no, that's just not okay. So I was really confused, guys, so I'm going to start off with that just as a warning. If that's happened to you guys before on Beta 6, definitely leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear that. Really interesting. I might be in problem on my end. Usually I let batteries drain completely once every month and then recharge them 100%, and I should probably do that to my SE here because I didn't do it last month, or actually even the month before. I've been slacking with that. So I'll definitely kill it after this video and then recharge it. But so that might be an issue on my end, but again, if you've had that issue, comment down below because I'd love to hear it. Anyway, so we're gonna forget that happened, and I'm gonna be talking about my overall experience with Beta 6 on the SE without what just happened. So I'm going to forget about it for a moment and just talk about everything else but that. So the second after I installed Beta 6 on Wednesday the 7th when it released, I got to be honest with you guys, it was really smooth. The second it downloaded, animations were just a lot smoother, guys. Everything about Beta 6 was just amazing, and battery life seemed pretty good too. Overall, my usage of iOS 13 Developer Beta 6 on the iPhone SE, I don't want to say the battery had actually increased, like, battery performance, but it didn't decrease necessarily either. I did notice some weird stuff going on with the battery, mainly what just happened earlier. Again, we're forgetting about that, though. Sometimes it went, but very rarely went down by 2s, mostly by normal 1s. But other than that, and I guess that's, of course, expected with beta, so, you know, it's going to happen. But anyway, so battery has been decent. I'll call it decent. Sorry for the camera shakes, by the way. I didn't set my camera up, my iPad, because that's what I used to record. I didn't set it up properly today, so sorry about that if it happens. Well, anyway, let's continue with the video. So, Wi-Fi and cellular connectivity, as you guys can see, I have no SIM, but, you know, just plot my 7 SIM in there sometimes and try it. So, with data, it wasn't bad. I know there was a lot of issues in Beta 5 with LTE specifically connectivity, and Beta 6 has definitely fixed the majority of them. So if you guys are having issues with LTE specifically, or just data in general, definitely update to Beta 6 because it's fixed a lot of them in my experience. Wi-Fi seems a lot better too. The speeds were definitely increased, and if we go to settings, general, and about, they have actually upped the modem firmware number to 9.00.00. So definitely changed there from Beta 5, which, you know, which is the reason for all the increased performance of data. And anyway, so that being said, cellular Internet department were pretty good. Beta 6 definitely improved over beta 5. Battery life, again, decent. Not improved, but not really decreased at all. It's about the same. Performance is what I love to get into, guys. You guys know it. Performance is probably one of my favorite things to talk about when it comes to major betas like this with like iOS 13, iOS 11. But of course, iOS 11 was a mess. But anyway, so iOS 13, the performance has definitely increased from beta 5, and that was also a noticeable change from beta 4 to beta 5 and now to beta 6. So I'm really, 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 really liking the way that this is going. I think that Apple is taking a step in the right direction. So yeah, definitely pretty good. Launch speeds for apps and everything is just so much better. All the animations are definitely a lot smoother than they were previously. I know I've heard that actually a lot in betas. So, that's pretty cool. I do, no, not oh god, don't do that. So, I have a very hard time using that feature for some reason. I'm not used to it, and I don't use it much to begin with, but, Anyway, that's beside the point. So, anyway, like I said, animations and everything are really good now. I gotta say, I'm really impressed, especially with you, Siri. Like, you're doing pretty good. I'm not sure. Yeah, of course you don't. Well, anyway, so, overall, I'm gonna give Beta 6... From Beta 5 to Beta 6, I'm going to give it a 8.5 out of 10 because of the few issues I've actually noticed recently. I know on my iPhone 7 on iOS 13 Beta 6, I've actually had some random restarts going on here during a phone call and using like one other app. It was just kind of, it wasn't even restarting, it was just respringing. We get the black screen, little spinny wheel for a few seconds, comes back on your and asks you for your Touch ID and passcode. Or Face ID and passcode, or just passcode. That did happen 2 times during one call. The call didn't disconnect or anything. I could still, while it was respringing, I could still hear him. He could still hear me. Everything, was normal. And then when it came back, it didn't ask for, or didn't say that I needed to type in my passcode or anything. It just said Touch ID or enter passcode, so it wasn't a full restart again. So it's not a big deal. It's just a little bit annoying, and that's going to happen throughout betas, especially like an iOS 13 beta. This update is massive, and it's just the beta 6. But as we get forward to release, if these issues continue, I'm going to get more worried. But anyway, so 8.5 out of 10. I'll leave it there from beta 5 to beta 6. Definitely worth the update. Also, I do want to mention this. So in beta 5, alright, so beta 4, or was it beta 3 version 2, or no, I think it was beta 4, when they redid this, the control center, the 3D touch toggles, when you did this, it would like minimize and then go into jiggle mode. Well, in beta 5, they actually kind of reduced, so if I went down to like rearrange apps, it wouldn't, but like in between battery and rearranged apps, it wouldn't start going down, like minimizing. Same thing with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, it would start minimizing. It would be more kind of like in Bluetooth and in rearrange apps, but now you can do this again, and it's only when you go out of the little box, it goes into jiggle mode, which is really awesome, guys. I'm really happy about that because I can finally go ahead and use my habit of this again and just feel the haptic feedback. So yeah, very strange habit. I know you guys, if anyone else does that, leave a comment down below because I'd like to know that I'm not the only one in the world that does that. Okay, anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Overall, again, definitely make sure to update to beta 6 unless you're worried about... I do want to warn you guys about that really quick before I go. So, a lot of people have been reporting random boot loops when updating to another iOS 13 beta. So, if you started off or updated to iOS 13 beta, any beta version, through a computer, and then are updating the beta's OTA, make sure to downgrade to iOS 12 and then do the entire thing from OTA, because I've heard a lot of people saying that have updated. They started off updating from iTunes to beta or to iOS 13, and then every time that they update to another beta, they get boot looped. I've heard that so many times, guys. So I'm warning you right now, just to be safe. If you started iOS 13 betas through a computer and now you're doing them OTA, make sure to make the full transition to OTA. So go back to iOS 12 if you have to and update through OTA, because it's really vital if you guys want to keep your information. So yeah, so that's really all I have to say. I'm just warning you guys, if you have any further comments or any of your experience with beta 6, definitely comment below. Sorry if this review is kind of, off a little bit. I am really tired and just, yeah. So, anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy regardless. And if you did, leave a like down below. And like I said, definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel for more. It means a ton, and it's really appreciated. And I don't just say every subscriber means a lot, guys, for a reason. It is actually for a reason. It's not to get you to subscribe. It really does mean a lot. Every time I see subscriber or subscription number go up, even by 1, it just makes me feel really confident and good. So anyway, guys, your help would be appreciated. Definitely subscribe. Anyway, so peace out, guys. Oh yeah, hold up. I kind of forgot, the 7. So, sorry. I'm going to have an iPhone 7 and iOS 13 Beta 6 review on Monday, so stay tuned for that, guys, if you're on an iPhone 7. I cannot believe I just forgot that. Well, anyway, see you guys in the next one. Peace out. And I'm not missing anything this time. Well, check out my Discord, too, if you guys want to. Anyway, see ya.